everyone. In the last class, the last video section, we have studied the population growth and also abiotic influences on the population. So let us know in these sections, let us know the population interaction with example. This is one of the most important questions usually asked for 5-mark questions, as I mentioned over here. Okay, so it could also be asked as in this manner, like explain the following with example. Like this is cost of 2.5 marks and this would be of 2.5 marks. And they can also ask like mutualism and predation, or it might be a competition and mutualism, or predation and competition, illandre predation ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟಿಸಮ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ carries 2.5 marks and this carries 2.5 marks. So I'm going to explain each and everything over here. So not in a part. So I'll be everything we are going to look into this one once now. So let us move on to the first one, that is predation. So what do you mean by predation? So see, if you explaining these interactions, if you explaining interactions, what you have to mention in the definitions? First you have to mention the definition. Write down as in predation. Okay, so you have to write the definition. So what is the definition? It is the interaction. It is the interaction between two species. It is the interaction between two species where one will be benefited and other is harmed. This is with respect to your predation. This definition is with respect to predation, but whenever you write the definitions of anything, it might be a predation, it might be your competition, it might be mutualism, it might be parasitism. So whatever it is, so these are similar. It's an interaction between two species where, so the only thing you have to mention what is, whether it is benefited or whether it is harmed. In case of predation, species A, if you can say species A and we have a species B, there is an interaction between these two species. So for example, if I take species A, it would be lion, and species B would be deer. So here lion will get the food, so it is got benefited, where the deer died because lion predated, right? So this is the prey and this is the one which predating organisms, which you call them as predating organisms. This is a predator. So this is what we call as prey-predator relationship. So the lion predates on deer, as a result it will be benefited and it will be harmed. Okay, so here one of the organism is benefited where the other is harmed. So you have to mention the organism. Give particular example like this. Suppose if the species A, lion, is predating on deer, for example, they may also ask to write for 1 mark questions, like 5 mark question alli 1 mark question definitions ತರ ಆಯ್ತಾ. 1 mark questions ತರ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, like 5 mark question but divided into 1 question. ನೀವು ಅದರ interaction ಬರಿಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. For example, lion predating on deer anta keli, so it is predation. Okay, so or what you have to write? So suppose cattle grazing on grass, again ನೀವೇನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು? predation. ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಹೀಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಸೊ 1 mark ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಗೆ ಎ ಇದು, ಬಿ ಇದು, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲಿಸಮ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಆಯಿತಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? 5 ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, like what I have given here: lion and deer, cattle and grass, okay, mosquito and human, Okay, or ascaris and human ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Okay, or honey bee and flower. So you have to write what is the interactions between them, that's all. Understood? Okay, so this is about their predation. So overcome predations, you have to mention that what are the different adaptations, different warning coloration ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ, mimicking ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, so harmful organism avoid the predation. So ಈ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು organisms they might be giving a darker colorations, for example snakes or some of the lizards or the frogs, they indicate that I am poisonous ಹಾಗೆ, or mimic ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಕಡ್ಡಿ ಹುಳನ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, stick insects, we cannot understand itself. Okay, or leaf insects, we do not understand there is a leaf insects or the insect ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, or leaf ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. So that is, they will mimic the other leaf or any other organisms on which the predators will not predate. Okay, here it will comes in case of the predation. So in case of competition, so the definition is similar as I have told you. When two organisms, it's an interaction between two organisms, compete for the same resources. Okay, for example, we have species A, think that we have a lion, and we have a species B, think that we have a tiger, right, and we have a deer. So this is species C. So if lion attacks on deer and kills, then it is a predation. If tiger attacks and deer, it kills, then it is a predation. If suppose for particular one deer, for this particular deer, both the organisms are fighting on to catch that deer, these organisms also fighting, these organisms also fighting, so lion versus tiger. So as a result, what happens, this deer run away. Okay, because they are fighting between each other, so they run away. As a result, both of them is harmed. Okay, they do not have any benefits from that. So the organisms are harmed in case of competition. So there are two different types of competition: interspecific competition and intraspecific competition. Intra and interspecific, between and within the species. Okay, between the species, as I have told you, and within the species. For example, two cattle. So cattle, this is a grass and this is a cattle again, and both will start competing where grass is not harmed at all, but both of them will run away because of this will attack on this one, this will attack on this one. So as a result, what happen, both of them will be go away from the this particular area, so they do not graze. Got it? So they are harmed. Okay, so you have to mention the examples. Island of tortoise got extinct after introduction of goat. Okay, so it got extinct. So the browsing efficiency of the higher goat compared to the tortoise. ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಇನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಲಪಾಗೋಸ್ ಐಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಇದು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇದನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಗ್ಯಾಲಪಾಗೋಸ್ ಐಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಟಾರ್ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಯಾಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅ ಟಾರ್ಟಾಯ್ಸ್, okay, and the sheep is introduced, right? So we have the grass here, right? So they are fighting for the same resources. This is fighting for the same resources, this is fighting for the same resources. Okay, as a result, what happens, this is benefited. So now in this case, if you consider, we'll be having benefit. But when you compare to this one, they will fight to each other for the survival, for the to take the grass. As a result, what happens, tortoise is completely harmed, where in terms of competition, these are not feeding on this one, but in terms of competition, these are not feeding on your grass. Understood? So that is what we have your competitions. When two organisms compete for the same resources, both organisms are harmed. Competition may be interspecific or intraspecific. ಇದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಫಿಶ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ಲಮಿಂಗೋ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾನು ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟನಲ್ವಾ ಸೊ ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ okay so this is what we have in case of your competition okay so next is your parasitism so here what do you mean by parasitism parasitism is interaction between two organisms that is one is parasite that is species A and host that is species B interaction between parasite and host where parasite get benefited host get harmed okay parasite get benefited host get harmed so you have to should have an examples okay there are different types of parasites there are three different types of parasites okay ectoparasites so we have ectoparasitism endoparasites endoparasites ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ectoparasites ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು parasites are on the above the body okay on the organisms so parasites present on the organism ಅಂದ್ರೆ external surface ಆಯ್ತಾ so this is external surface this is nothing but your external surface where endoparasites so what do you mean by endoparasites endoparasite means where the parasites are present within the organism so means present inside they are present inside your organism so that is your endoparasites for example if I take some of the roundworms right so for example human and roundworm anta ತಕೊಳ್ಳಿ parasites so ಇದೇನಿದೀಗ ಇದೊಂದು interaction so ಯಾವ ತರ interaction ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಇದು nothing but your host and what is this one roundworm would be your parasite this is your parasites correct so now what actually happens in case of the host is harmed right so the parasite is benefited in case of your parasitism okay so this is also one of the most important question with respect to examination ನಿಮಗೆ parasites ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ so ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ you may ask what are the adaptations in case of parasites ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು okay so adaptations ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು they can multiply in very faster okay reproduction rate is faster digestive system what we have reproduction rate what we have is faster reproduction fast okay fast reproduction poor digestive system poor digestive system this is in case of endoparasite remember that poor digestive system what we have presence of suckers these are some of the adaptations that we can see in case of parasitic organisms okay for example they may ask for example what you can make out over here right cuscuta what we have over here cuscuta is a parasitic plant which absorbs the water and nutrition from the host plant okay so cuscuta is a parasitic plant which absorbs the water and nutrient from the host plant or other example what we have is a brood parasitism so what do you mean by brood parasitism brood parasitism is nothing but it is seen in case of the birds mainly in case of cuckoo and crow what actually happens cuckoo ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ cuckoo ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು crow nest ಅಲ್ಲಿ egg idutte. So crow cannot understand whether it is its egg or cuckoo's egg, koyal's egg or cuckoo's egg. So what it will do, it will nurture. Crow ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, it will incubate the egg, ಎಗ್ಗನ್ನು incubate ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, egg hatch ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, egg hatch ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮರಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗೋದನ್ಕೂ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ they will protect all these chicks until unless they will protect the chicks, they will protect it until unless they will first cry. ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಕ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, crow will come to know that those chicks are not its chicks, instead they are the cuckoo's chicks. So what they do, they just throw out from the nest. So that is what we have is brood parasitism. So what actually happens here, crow is a host. So if it is a crow is a host, what happens? So this is harm, right? Where cuckoo is benefited. How it is benefited? It get incubation for its egg, it get food for its young ones, and also it is protected by the crow. So this is what it get by the cuckoo gets by the crow. Got it? So this is what we have is called as parasitism. So that's one of the most important, which might be an a specific concept which will be asked in the examination as a separate segment. Okay, so next we'll move on to the commensalism. So what do you mean by commensalism? Usually ನಿಮಗೆ commensalism ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, but ನಿಮಗೆ example ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಆಯ್ತಾ. what do you mean by commensalism? In case of commensalism, if we consider, so interaction of two organisms where one of the organism get benefited, right? One of the organism is get benefited and other is not harmed or not benefited. So it means, for example, we have a species A and species B. Okay, if you have a species A and species B, for example, I will take cattle and cattle egret. Cattle egret and cattle, so species A and species B. So cattle will not be benefited or not harmed. So it is a neutral species, remember that. Okay, this is a neutral species, there is no harm, there is no benefit, where this is benefited. Okay, this is benefited. How they are getting benefited? For example, think that we have a cattle here. Okay, we have a cattle grazing here. So the egret follows, egret always follows, egret follow the cattle. Whenever cattle move further, so what happens, there may be small insects. Okay, small insects which will be disturbed by the cattle. So the disturbed by these cattle, so the cattle disturbs these insects while walking. So at the same time, what happens, these insects jumps. Once they jump, what happens, egret will catch these insects, they will just catch these insects and they will eat it. So the egret is benefited, but the cattle is not benefited nor harmed, so it is neutral. At the same, we'll be having clownfish and sea anemone. Okay, clownfish and sea anemone, it's also an example for commensalism. Okay, so and also we'll be having hermit crab. Okay, hermit crab is also an example for sea anemone. Okay, sorry, hermit crab is also an example for commensalism. Okay, so let us move on to the next one, which is mutualism, one of the most important, which usually asks for 5-mark question along with the other one, may be accompanied with the predation or competition or parasitism. So 2.5 marks question, 2.5 marks questions. So here, what do you mean by mutualism? Mutualism is nothing but interaction between the organisms where both organisms are benefited. Okay, interactions between both the organisms, interaction between the organisms where both are benefited. For example, if we have species, if we have species A and if we have a species B, then what we have, both the organisms are benefited in case of this one. For example, illi ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, how you have to write the answer for it. Think that sometimes they may ask what is mutualism. This can also be asked as one of the 5-mark questions. Can also be asked as such kind of questions, and this could be asked as write a note on mutualism. Write a note on mutualism with example anta keltare. Just iste kelbodu. Okay, write a note on mutualism with the examples anta kelbodu. So now this is itself a 5-mark question. Remember that this is itself a 5-mark question. Or they may also ask define mutualism, explain the mutualism with example anta kelbodu. Define mutualism, explain the mutualism with example anta kuda kelbodu. So this is also 5-mark question. So mutualism itself can be asked as a 5-mark question. Remember that. So avaga neevu ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, you have to write the definition. Interaction between the organisms where both the organisms are benefited. Interactions between the organisms where both the organisms are benefited. Okay, both the organisms what we have, they are benefited. So illinda ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಲೈಕೆನ್ಸ್, mycorrhiza, fig, all these example like pollinating the wasps and pollinating the insects and the flower. You can give the examples, such kind of examples. Okay, or bee and the orchid, that's also you can do. Okay, so lichens, how do you have to give the example? So lichen ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳು, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡೋದಲ್ಲ. Instead what you have to do, it's an interaction between algae and fungi where algae gets anchorage and water to the photosynthesis, where in turn fungi will get the food. Okay, so you have to mention like that. So in case of this one, what you have to write is lichen. Interaction between, what do you mean by lichen? Nothing. Is interaction between algae and fungus. Interaction between algae and fungus where algae will provide the food. Algae will provide the food to the fungus, where in turn fungus will help to give as water. It requires water, right? Algae ge water beke beku. Algae ge water illde it cannot survive, so it required water. So algae ge water provide agtade, at the same time photosynthesis ge ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತ water provide ಆಯ್ತು, right? At the same time anchor ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ anchor ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಏನು, it can help to hold the algae in one particular area. So mainly it has to be mentioned, that is your water will be provided by the fungus for the photosynthesis and also for the anchorage. So where algae will provide the food for the fungus. That is what you have to mention. Same way you have to mention the mycorrhizae, relationship between fungi and root of a higher plants. Fungi and a root for the higher plant. Illi kuda hage agutte. Mycorrhizae, what happens in case of mycorrhizae? In case of the mycorrhizae, so what we have here is fungi, and what we have over here, we have a root, right? For example, this is a root, right? So these fungus will act as a small roots, the hyphae. This is the fungi, this is the fungi, and they'll act as a small root of the main root. This is the tap root anta enissi. This is the tap root. This is the secondary root that act agutte. So they help to provide your water and nutrient. Water and nutrient, in turn what will you do? Root. Okay, so fungi will help in the water and the nutrient for this one. At the same time, root of a higher plant plant, root of plant, higher plant will provide your food required for the fungi. Okay, it will provide the food required for the fungi for its survival. Understand? So this is in case of mycorrhiza. At the same time, for example, if you start with a fig tree and the pollinating agent as in wasp, fig tree and wasp. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the female wasp what we have uses the fruit not only as an oviposition ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, not only as an oviposition. So what do you mean by oviposition? So that it can lay the eggs. It can lay the eggs. Okay, so and those eggs will hatch within the fruit, I mean that flower, inflorescence, within that inflorescence, and they will develop there and they get fertilized within that flower itself. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಯಿತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಿಗ್ ಟ್ರೀಗೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತು, ಫಿಗ್ ಟ್ರೀಗೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತು. ಹೇಗೆ? ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪಾಲಿನೇಟ್ ದಿ ಫಿಗ್ ಟ್ರೀ, wasp will pollinate the fig tree. At the same time, wasp will get the area for the laying eggs and also development of their young ones. Okay, and also development for their young ones is one of the most important concepts of this chapter. I hope you have understood. These are some of the important questions which will appear in your examinations. So you have to be very keen with respect to the organism and populations.